Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since we've done a video, no? I haven't been secretly playing New World or Final Fantasy or whatever else the cool kids go and do when they get bored of WoW. No. Cuddles and I have been enjoying the effects of COVID. Yep, we spent ages being good, desperately trying not to get it, and then some fucker randomly coughs on you, and yeah. Thanks for that, buddy. So, to get some R&R after that experience, went on a lovely holiday to Greece, to try and get some rest and some sun, and that, dear viewers, is where we have been. But at least, while we've been gone, nothing exciting's happened. We haven't missed anything super important. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's get into this. So Alpha is out and we have been bukkakied in Dragonflight information. Already, we're on to Phase 2, focusing on the Forbidden Zone. Okay, it's the Forbidden Reach. This is the new starter zone for the Evoker, or Dracthyr, or, well, both. You know what I mean. It's found off the coast of the Dragon Isles, crafted by Neltharus before, well, you know how that turned out.
I'm ready to go in, Coach. Just give me a chance.
It was to serve as a training ground for his new super soldiers. But, as always happens, some terrible battle raged and the island went dormant. I mean, you would have thought when a battle rages, it's kind of the perfect time to use your new super soldiers, but that might just be me. Now, with the return of this ancient foe, the Dracthyr stir once more. Peel back the flavour on that, and basically the long and short of it is the Forbidden Zone. Forbidden Reach, I can't help but calling it the Forbidden Zone, is the starting area for the Dracthyr. You'll be starting it at level 58, so don't waste those boosts, people. Then, we have 2 new dungeons that have been added. First up, Neltharus. This one I have heard good things about. It's kind of got a donut-y vibe. I've heard some people say Arkandoon. I've heard some people say, like, DOS from Shadowlands. But basically, it is the ancestral stronghold of the Black Dragonflight. Apparently, we will battle the Jaredin.
My tongue rabbits.
Damn it. For control of this ancient bastion. There we go. Next up, Uldaman. Yes, you heard that right. The classic Titan dungeon. It's back, making a return in Dragonflight. We are going to explore, as of yet undiscovered, tombs within this ancient structure. And it sucks. Well, it's not great in M+. It's crazy long and very linear. All the things that a lot of M+ players really dislike. I don't mind linear if it's quick. If it's like bang, 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 I'm all good with that. But long, and this is really long. This is like a 40-minute, 50-minute dungeon, and just being a dead straight line, yeah, that one might need to go back to the drawing boards. But, being distracted, let's carry on. Now, after what I just said about Uldaman, kind of take this with a pinch of salt, whether it's a good news or bad news thing. So when we have pre-patch, we always have a chance of basically gaining an insight into what the new system's going to be, what the new talent builds are, so we can go in and play about with new classes and new specs, and also the revamped features before the main expansion comes out. Well, as part of that, Uldaman is going to be released with the pre-patch event. So, yay?
Oh, by the way, I was being sarcastic.
Now, speaking of talent builds and such things, we have a new one hitting the alpha in Phase 2, and that is for the Shaman. Yeah. It comes in 3 flavours, ladies and gentlemen, because it turns out Shamans can be more than just healers. Well, they've got to be something other than healers, because it appears that the new Evoker class is like the out-and-out best healer at the moment. So, yeah, tuning may need to be done there. But here's what Blizzard have to say about the Shaman and what they're hoping for. With the Shaman talent trees in Dragonflight, we wanted to hone in on some core concepts that are unique to the class. Totems have long been a special thing for Shaman, and we're giving some new options to manipulate your totem's position, radius, duration, cleanse poisons, or even potentially reset the cooldown. We're bringing back Alpha Wolf for enchantment shamans, spreading some Stormkeeper functionality to Restoration Shaman, and trying out a new variation of Elemental Blast for Elemental Shamans, where it replaces Earthshock as a more expensive Maelstrom spender. All three of the Shaman specializations have a distinct style of play, and we're hoping the new talents allow you to focus on your important totems, utility, and style of damage or healing you enjoy. Well, time will tell. Time will tell if this actually makes Alien Enhancement Shaman competitive and fun to play for more than just 5 minutes of glory that they had in Shadowlands. But I will say, just having a brief look through the talent trees, myself and Cuddles have sat downstairs last night, pouring through the talent trees, building different sort of playstyles, different ways we might want to try it out. And yeah, it looks good so far. It looks like you can have a lot of fun with the chamois builds. But finally, we have professions. And we start with cooking, and drumroll please, the return of Nomi. Ah, we have missed you, buddy. Yes, our food-burning panda chef bro is back. And apparently well-versed in all of the new cooking recipes for Dragonflight. Nomi will be located next to the other profession trainers in the Valley of Strength in Ogremont and the Trade District in Stormwind. And we can interact with Firelord Nomi to both train our cooking skill and obtain reagents for cooking recipes. It's unclear at the moment whether we're going to have a Legion style Nomi does various bits of self-cooking. Not sure if it's going to work out that way and then he gives us something, or we can earn recipes through him by his experimentations, or whether he's literally just going to be a basic trainer. I hope not. I hope he still burns stuff, because that was quite fun. If you're old enough, you're more than welcome to start a drinking game right now for how many times I'm going to say specializations in this section. And finally, for professions, we have specializations. Yes, even professions are getting specializations back. Now currently, alchemy and blacksmithing professions have their specializations enabled. Unlocking specializations requires 25 skill in that profession. Once unlocked, players can spend specialization points to unlock various bonuses for their profession. Now for alpha testing purposes, Blizzard have added a consumable called Professor Instructor's Top Secret Guide, which basically gives you 25 specialization points, so you can test those good stuff. Now currently, there is a Potion Mastery and a Weaponsmith Mastery, and they do the following. So Potion Mastery, improve at crafting potions and related alchemist stones, gaining +1 crafting skill per point in this specialization. Now that seems to me to be the default. I think when you go into alchemy, that's kind of what you're going to get. But then we have batch production. This one I like. Master the art of producing potions more efficiently. Gain +1 multi-craft per point in this specialization. I'm really hoping that means we're going to get the... can't remember the expression. I want to say it was Legion. But you could craft a pot and you had the chance for that pot to create more, and you could get like up to 3 in one bit. It was fantastic. Okay, there's the 20 that I'm making for myself, and whatever I get above that, I'm going to go sell it. It was great. But then we have weaponsmithing for the blacksmith. Improve at making weapons and large tools.
Oh my!
Gaining +1 crafting skill per point in this specialization. Okay, so again, I think that's the bog standard. When you go into being a blacksmith and weaponsmithing, that's just the base one you're going to get. Then we have long blades. Improve at making long bladed weapons and tools such as swords, glaives, and sickles. Gaining +1 crafting skill per point in this specialization. I gotta admit, I've seen a few bits and pieces on crafting professions so far. It looks fantastic, and it's probably the biggest thing that I'm excited for. Everything else is going to be updated, revamps, and tweaks to what we currently have. It's going to be basic WoW. Endgame, M+, raiding, PvP. But profession seems like something that is wholly new and just... yeah, that's the thing that I'm looking forward to. But that about wraps it up for Phase 2. We will be going over everything we've missed in the coming days and weeks, because there's been a lot already. We've got some really good interviews, I will say. Ian and Morgan both did absolutely fantastic interviews, giving us some really good insights into what it is Blizzard are planning going forward and what their hopes are for the game in general, which is really good. But I think that does it for now. It's good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Laters.